This is painful for me to say. Vice Ganda is someone many of us in the LGBT community admire deeply. We defended her for years because we saw someone brave, intelligent, and outspoken. We watched her shows, supported her movies, followed her advocacy, attended pride events, and proudly stood beside her fight for equality and respect. That is exactly why this disappointment hits harder. Because when you have influence, millions of followers, and a powerful voice in media, you should know the weight of your actions. Making a parody out of a very sensitive Senate issue was not funny. It was irresponsible. There is a time for comedy, and there's a time to act with maturity and awareness. Not everything should be turned into entertainment just for the laughs and viral reactions. And before anyone labels me DDS, KAKAMPINK, or whatever political color people love to throw around nowadays, stop. This is bigger than politics. This is about accountability. This is about the dangerous culture where people with influence normalize making serious national issues look like comedy skits. Then people wonder why Filipinos are becoming numb, divided, and emotionally detached from real problems happening in this country. We are tired. Tired of corruption, tired of political fanatics attacking each other every day, tired of people worshipping politicians like celebrities while ordinary Filipinos struggle to survive, work endlessly, and pay taxes only to watch government officials waste public money. And media personalities should know better. You cannot keep preaching social awareness and responsibility while also contributing to the noise and division. Influence is power, and power comes with responsibility. Whether you support the government or oppose it, there should still be boundaries. What hurts me more is that many people now think criticizing someone automatically means hate. No, calling out someone you respect is not hate. In fact, sometimes it comes from disappointment because you expected better from them. Vice Ganda, I still respect your contribution to the LGBT community, and I will never erase the good things you have done. But support should never blind us from speaking up when someone feels wrong. Because real supporters do not tolerate everything blindly. And to everyone online, please stop turning every issue into DDS versus KAKAMPINK. Not every criticism is political propaganda. Sometimes, people are simply asking for decency, professionalism, and sensitivity. Can we finally admit that the real enemy here is corruption, abuse of power, poverty, and the constant manipulation happening in this country? Filipinos deserve better conversations, better leaders, better media, better influence. And honestly, we also need to become better citizens ourselves. Discipline, accountability, and critical thinking should start with us. If we want change, then the change should begin in the way we speak, react, and treat one another online. Please stop promoting division just because someone has a different opinion. At the end of the day, we all want the same thing: a better future for the Philippines. And hopefully, people will stop comparing personalities against each other, like Ses Drilon versus Jessica Soho, or Vice Ganda versus Boy Abunda. That toxic mentality adds nothing good to public discourse. We should be raising the standard of conversations in this country, not lowering it for entertainment. A lot of you have been asking, Abby, are you DDS or KAKAMPINK? I appreciate that many of you connect with the way I think and how I show love for our country. Okay, but honestly, my answer is simple. We are more than any political color. If politics becomes the only lens through which we see each other, we stop listening. We stop understanding. Eventually, we stop seeing people at all. We are not green. We are not pink. We are not yellow, blue, red, orange, or any shade painted into flag, a shirt, or a social media post. Sometimes, and actually somewhere along the way, we started treating political colors like permanent identities, as if a vote could define a person's entire worth. We are more than that. Who is right? Who is better? Honestly, maybe we've spent too much time trying to win arguments that we forgot the people behind them. Politics was supposed to help people, not destroy relationships, not humiliate others, not turn Filipinos against fellow Filipinos. These days, people are mocked for who they support, called stupid, brainwashed, blind. Sometimes people laugh at others as if political opinion determines human value. But think about it carefully. A person is more than a vote, more than a hashtag, more than a campaign caller. That DDS supporter you insult online, maybe he is a father working 2 jobs just to feed his children. That KAKAMPINK you mock, maybe she genuinely dreams of a cleaner government and a better future. Not everyone who disagrees with you is evil. Not everyone on the other side is your enemy. Because most ordinary people are not fighting for power. They are simply hoping for a better life. And while politicians have security, wealth, and influence, ordinary Filipinos are the ones losing friendships, families, and peace because of political hatred. Ask yourself, when elections end, who stays in your life? Not the politicians, not the trolls online, not the people encouraging hate. It's your family, your friends, your community, your fellow Filipinos. So why destroy each other for people who may never even know our names? Support whoever you believe in. Speak your opinions. Fight for your principles. But never lose your humanity in the process. Never embarrass yourself by treating people with cruelty just because of politics. Because intelligence without compassion means nothing. And political passion without kindness only creates more division. The Philippines does not need more hatred between DDS and KAKAMPINK. It needs more Filipinos willing to listen, understand, and stand together despite differences. You do not have to betray your beliefs to respect someone else. You do not have to hate people to defend your opinions. At the end of the day, we all want dignity. We all want peace. We all want a country worth fighting for. So, okay, let the colors exist. Let the ideas compete. Let democracy speak. But never forget, under every banner is a heartbeat. Behind every opinion is a life. And beyond every political color is a human being trying to make sense of this complicated country and corrupt public servants. We are more than political colors. Learn to control emotion and be mature enough to listen. We don't have to agree, but we can always choose respect over hate. And again, that's all for now. Bye.